About 2 years ago, I started the hobby of collecting action figures, collecting anything from Sonic figures to Marvel Legends or to Ninja Turtle Playmates. And in that collection, I decided to keep all the boxes because I thought the art was cool. But as the collection grew, so did the boxes. So the idea is to take art, like from this Deadpool box, for example, and glue it on some of these poster boards and put all the poster boards together and create a huge poster. So the first step is to clean out all of these boxes and put them to the side. So let's get started. Head over heels for that someone. Head for the hills for nothing. Running scared, screaming at the top of my lungs. In my many minds, my heart doesn't always agree. What I'm thinking inside, think about it, your gut can. Okay, so here's the situation we're working with. I was trapped right there forever. Now here's the problem. There's so many cool art on these boxes that I don't know whether to, for example, here, I'll just choose Wolverine. I don't know to choose the front side or the back side. I think I'm going to choose the front side, but then the back is lost forever. And that's what I'm afraid of, is that I'm just going to forget what these look like for forever. And some of them, they're easy, like this. Obviously, I'm going to keep the back side on this one for the poster. And, you know, but these are the ones, like, look how many Sonic 3 ones I have. Like, that's a lot. It's kind of cool, though, lined up like that. Some of them, like this Goku, for example, I'm going to cut him out, like his silhouette, and then put him over the other boxes. Like, this Professor X is another good example. Like, I don't know which one to keep. And then also, some of them I'm going to keep the side. Like, this side. Because I think that, for example, where are my Dragon Stars? If you come over here, here's a bunch of, like, Dragon Stars art. And I'm going to line them up. Some boxes I'm keeping, such as the Collector's Edition Sonic and Knuckles, classic Sonic and Knuckles, and all my little promotional things I have, like I have a G Fuel can right there. So, yeah, here we are. This one I'm really debating letting go, because I kept this box in really good condition. I'm thinking, yeah, it's just time to let them go. It's just trash in the end, and it's not like we're getting rid of the figures. I don't know why I have such a connection to them. They're literally just a cardboard box. So the next step is to take some of the poster board. I guess I'm not doing anything with that right now. And decide. I'm going to line them all up, flip, like, the back, or, you know, or decide whether I want, like, the front or the back. Now, the hardest one to choose from is this Deadpool right here. Because, one, this art on the front is so cool. It's called the 80th Anniversary Marvel. But on the back, it's like a little spoof of, like, the usual things. So, honestly, oh, if my camera will focus, honestly, I think I'm going to go to the back. I think I just made up my mind. Let's get to deciding. So I actually was able to split the boxes in two and get the little name tag thing. That's going to be cool. And just leave the parts that are, like, trash, like this. So I think that's what I'm going to do with some of the boxes that I think are cool. If the boxes such as, like the Sonic 3 ones, for example, these are all renders from Sonic 2. And, in fact, I have a poster using all of these renders from McDonald's, so I don't think I'm really going to care if I get rid of these and just keep the back. Well, I've actually never even heard of this stuff, but my mom bought it. It's called Elmer's Spray Glue, and apparently it would work. So I'm going to try this out, and if it doesn't work, I'll be pretty upset. But I have clear tape, like clear roller tape. If this doesn't work, I'm going to use that. So let's try with the Fantastic Four. Obviously, you can't use the whole thing because that takes up this amount. But I think I'm just going to cut out, like, the Human Torch thing and then have this cool art on one side. So, yeah, I think that's going to be able to work out pretty cool. I want it to have this type of scrapbook-like feel, so I don't really mind if it goes off the edge or, like, does cool things like wrap around, like, as you can see this 4 does here. So here goes nothing. And my biggest fear with these kind of spray bottles is that I'm afraid I'm going to pull like a Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber, spray it in my face and away from what I'm actually trying to spray. So here we go. Is it working? Okay, so that was an absolute failure. The glue would literally not come out. So we're going to be using old reliable Elmer's thick glue stick.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And if that fails, I have the clear tape that I was talking about previously. So, here we go. As I was finishing up the glue part of this, I had an idea. Why don't I just make all of the poster boards a theme? So like as for this one, this will be the Fantastic Four theme. So I'll just get all my Fantastic Four boxes and put them together, cover this whole thing up with Fantastic Four theme. So I will be showing you guys that when it's done. So let's go. Okay, so here's the final product of the Fantastic Four little poster, aka the first piece of the puzzle. Now I did have to use tape right here because I accidentally ripped off that, and that little access is gonna be off. But yeah, I kind of have the Tremendous 3 right here instead of the Fantastic Four because I was not able to get the Thing figure, unfortunately. I really wanted it, but I do have a Thing figure from Toy Biz, but I didn't get him in the box. So I have a Thing figure, it's just I don't have a Thing little cardboard cutout. And how I got these cardboard cutouts was from these boxes that I've now thrown away. But they have little art on the back, and yeah, that's how I used them. And so I'm pretty proud of the way this turned out. It definitely does have the scrapbook vibe I was going for, and I can't wait to see what the other ones have in store. Now, right now, I'm going to be just making them and just making videos, filming the finished product. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get started on all these boxes and clean my floor up. This is the first of many recycling trips I'm going to have to go through. So, yeah, there goes the boxes. Trip 1. Okay, so here is my second one. I've got my X-Men. I've got the Nightcrawler right here, Rogue, and all the figures. Not all of the figures that I have, but you know, some of the figures. And then I have a Cyclops right here, and I cut all of their individual like portraits out. And I have the Build-A-Figure of Nemesis right here. So I think this is pretty cool. I don't know which one I like better, honestly. I like them both a lot. So let's move on to the next one. If you guys are wondering what kind of mess this makes, look at this. So it's been a long time. It's nighttime, watching some Ren and Stimpy. But check this out. I have it done. The Sonic 3 part of the poster. This is cool right here. I have the light up Sonic and Shadow. The light up Sonic is kicking, and he's like catching it with a punch. Then I have the light up 4-pack as the background, and I have all the figures except for Super Shadow on here. And then I use the Knuckles because that's the only Knuckles I have is from this pack. And I use Tails and then Sonic with a little bit of layering. Shadows behind Sonic, and the Tails of the Chow mask is there. Super Sonic is Super Shadow, and Eggman. I unfortunately do not have the Gerald figures, the only one I'm missing. Except for the Angry Shadow, and I just, this one right here. And I did not get that because I felt like that was a waste of money if you bought that one. I did miss the plushie Shadow, and then the motorcycle Shadow is somewhere around here. But I missed them, and I'm going to add them to the other Sonic part of the poster that I'm making. And unfortunately, I can't find the motorcycle. There he is. There he is. He needed his own segment, so I felt like... So yeah, that's that. So it is now a new day, and we have to take a break on the project because if you take a look at my recycling bin... It's quite literally full. There is so much trash. Like you see, that says Super Shadow. got Shadow's face in the trash can, and it hurts because I'm such a hoarder. So it's been about 2 days since we've made one of the parts of the posters, and here's what we got working with. I've kind of organized it, got everything good, and as you saw, the recycling people came, so now I can start work up again because the recycling bin, so I can officially begin work. So I'm thinking about working on the the other Sonic poster. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So we're working with some pretty cool stuff here. I have all the Sonic Brickheads and the Tails one. I was building these in a hotel, believe it or not, me and my family were. And the Tails one got thrown away. So I only have these 3 boxes, but I have the Tails Brickhead. So yeah, we got another Lego set. And I have a bunch of other Lego Sonic sets, but those boxes were thrown away. And then I have this plushie Shadow that I reviewed. And then I have this. Now, this is from 2022, so that's been 3 years trash saved. And it did have a card, but I ripped it off and put it in another box where I keep, like, the backs of boxes. So it's just a collection thing that I do. Anyways, but I'm thinking about taking out this little thing that says Knuckles with Snow Rider. Just putting it on there. We have the Aikido Sonic vs. Shadow, which is the only Aikido I have. But I'm definitely going to put this collect 3 versus packs ad at the back, and then this I kept for the back. Guys, we have some horrible news. The glue stick has officially died. No, as you can see, the little like thing that you're able to twist it with came off. Now it doesn't even work at all, so I'm just gonna use a little bit that we have left. Okay, so here is the next part. Yeah, I went completely scrapbook on this one. I used a lot of the tape because with all this stuff, the glue would not work. So our glue actually went on a little bit of a diet, so now he's kind of skinny. So, yeah, that's how it was. I had to have the Werehog on here since he's my favorite form of Sonic, and the Soap Shoes, and Super. I just have like a little mini Super section. Got Knuckles, and I have this. I think this is pretty funny, like the Brickhead Knuckles just peeping over. So yeah, that makes 4 pieces of the puzzle, and I'm going to put them 4 together and show you what's going on. I'm also watching Oh Brother right now, but anyways, yeah, so I'm going to put them all together and show you the idea. I think I'm going to go with this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th one. I'm very proud of this one. I love the little other figures in the line. Put them all around. I have the Secret Wars logo, the 90s Spider-Man logo for the animated series. I really like this Adam Warlock like little comic book thing. Have the Chameleon because he's my favorite Spider-Man villain. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What is up, guys? It has actually been about 4 days since we last worked on this. And if you can't tell, I'm feeling a little sick. And if you see anything, that's my air purifier. If you hear anything, I mean, that's my air purifier going off. Trying to get rid of this sinusy thing, but we have my Maximum / Trash Marvel Legends figure and Dr. Doom and Monica Rambeau 2-pack. One done. I really like what I did with the. I put like this cool like background with all the MCU characters, and it came with the Iron Man. That was really cool. I put the comic thing right there. And then I love my Maximum Spidey and my Maximum Hulk. I just love this Hulk art right here, and especially that one. So here, I'm going to put all the Marvel ones together and show you. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the 4 Marvel boxes are complete. All right, everybody, I finished my Ninja Turtles one. I'm pretty proud of this one. It's definitely not my favorite, but I like what I did with the little turtle backdrop. So as you can see, they go through all of them. Just cool Ninja Turtles in the background. But my only problem is I did not get the Donnie for the best action Ninja Turtle set. Now I have him, and I have all of his accessories. The only problem is I just wasn't able to get him in box. I got him at like a secondhand market. So like I have the figure, but I just didn't have him in the box. So we have another problem like with the Fantastic Four. I also got this really cool Baxter Stockman thing and this from 2014. So that trash has been saving for like 11 years. And here's all the other things from the 2012 series. So, yeah. Let's move on to the next one. So, yeah, here is my Mario movie one. And I know this is the lamest one, but there's not really many. I mean, I don't really have any Mario movie figures. And I have a few, but, and I didn't really have many, the boxes are kind of lame. So, yeah, this is really all you can do. I have the little things in the background, the logo, and the Nintendo and Illumination official seal, and then the Nintendo Illumination Universal a render for Mario, and the 4 figures that I have. We have officially made 8 of these box posters. I think that this looks amazing, and I cannot wait to display this. But here's a question that's been on my mind. Here's all the ones that we have left. We see that you got DC, Avatar, 2 Naruto boxes, 2 Simpsons boxes, Dragon Ball, and how many of these do we have left? Let me figure this out. Okay, this is really, really horrible. I promise you this is not scripted. This is a horrible idea, but I only have 1 poster board left.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is not good at all. I really, really wish I had some more of this. Especially these Simpsons boxes, because I really like these. I was hoping that they'd get their own, because look, there's a bunch of characters in the background. So yeah, I love these Jax boxes. I really wish I had a place to display them. So we're going to have to see what's going on here when it comes to these poster boards. Obviously, it's going to end up like this. Look like the final product, I guess. Unless we can find some more. So I'll update you with any more news. Again, we're going to have to take another break because of my trash cans being too full. So I don't know when this video is coming out. Okay, guys, it is officially Monday, September 22nd, and I'm finally done with the last poster, and that is the Dragon Ball poster. Are you serious? Anyways, if I sound weird, I went to the doctor today, and there's actually something wrong with my ear, to the where, it's very clogged. Ear drops to make sure that the, it gets all cleared up and everything. It's really kind of gross. And so I cannot hear anything, barely anything out of this ear. This ear is completely fine, so that's what I'm relying on. So like I said, I was sick, so I got my air purifier over there, and then, yeah, so it's crazy in here. Next step is to connect all of these posters into one. And before we do that, I wanted to show you this gift that I got from my brother. A Lego Spider-Man 2 poster. So my brother gets these Lego magazines, and usually they'll come with a poster. And because of the new set, they have this brand new Spider-Man 2 inspired poster, which is awesome. So now we're gonna tape them all together, but I'm actually gonna glue that guy back on there, and then we're gonna tape them all together, but I'll cut to that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. Will it survive when I flip it over? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm seeing some things falling. This one thing, Gamma 2, was the only thing that did not survive the flip. Now, as I'm looking at it, I realize one thing, and that's the fact that I should have taped across. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, fix this guy. But yeah, I am very, very happy at the way this turned out. As for those other boxes, I kind of just, threw them away, and unfortunately was not able to make them something better. If I had to give this video some sort of deep message, I think I'd say sometimes you should just let go and give it to God, because He's big enough to handle all of it. So now I'm going to show you the final product. Roll the clip. that's going to wrap up today's kind of special episode of Speed Turtles. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Remember to like and subscribe, and remember more than anything that Jesus loves you. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.